Another day at work. Another email. Oh, darn. Flying into town. Don't let me downy. Already have a big to-do list, so guess I'll add one more thing. Oh, you must be Ryan. How are you?
Hi, Mrs. Lango. It's very nice to meet you.
I just got divorced recently, so thank you for rubbing salt in the wounds. Alright, so before we start this interview, do you have a copy of your resume on hand?
Nah, but I can slide it into your DMs if you want.
Well, you know what? I'll just pull up the one I have on the online application. I'm going to ask you a couple questions as well, since I've already gone over this. So, what is the most meaningful thing you've done up until now?
Just one sec, I just got a text. Sorry, it'll just take a second. What was the question?
Can you give me an example of a job?
Cashier at Stewart's.
Alright.
You know, they just, I don't know. They just didn't give me the responsibility I was looking for, you know?
What were you looking for?
Just trying to make that bank.
The dog?
Hey, is then 11 o'clock?
Ooh, there's probably a kid out there waiting in the lobby. Can you go and get him, call him in?
Yeah, I guess.
Sounds good, thank you.
Yeah. I won't let you downy.
Thank you.
Hey, ready for the interview?
How's it going? Yeah.
How's it going? I'll be great to see you.
Thank you.
And hi!
Hey, Miss Lango, it's great to meet you.
Do you have your resume on you?
Right here.
Oh, wow, look at that. Tons of stuff, but too bad. I've already looked at the one on your online application. So I'm going to ask you some questions.
Sure.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Charismatic, determined, and organized.
All right. Which animals do you closely align yourself with?
Say a lion, definitely a lion. Because when I see something, I go after it, I don't stop until it's completed.
I like that. Determination. You won't let any of our clients down you if this works out.
Definitely not.
Why should we hire you?
I've been in the consulting industry for a while, and with the skills I've picked up, I think I can really bring something to the table here and expand your clientele base.
It's wonderful. You know, I've actually heard good things about you through Jordan. She's one of the employees here.
Oh yeah, we went to undergrad together, so I know her very well.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Strong ties versus weak ties. They are the interpersonal connections between people through which information is carried. Strong ties represent the direct relationships, while weak ties represent the indirect relationships in a person's life.
So as you can see, weak ties are sometimes the strongest.
And Ryan did a much better job managing first impressions.
You know, I think I might actually want to offer you this job.
I'd be willing to start today.
That's amazing. We'll see
Sounds
you soon.
great. Thank you.
I'll get your office ready for you.
Perfect.
You know, kind of happy that Ryan kid didn't let me down.
First impressions. They will make or break you. They are extremely important because they are the hardest to change, whether they be good or bad. Therefore, it is essential to try to make the best first impression that you possibly can. Keep in mind your physical appearance and dress, and make sure that you have a firm handshake with eye contact. You can also use the face technique to help you remember names. Focus, ask, comment, and employ.
Hey, Jordan.
How's it going?
Good. So I have a project for you.
Okay.
It's a creative project. I know that was something that you've always wanted to do. Nobody in the office knows how to do anything in Photoshop or all that media stuff you kids do nowadays. You know, we need you. We can't do this without you.
Okay.
You are the best at this. I have seen your Instagram. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah? Sounds good?
So what's the project?
All right, I need you to make a beautiful sign so I can hang it up. It's like a banner for my big boss that's coming in, Van Ness.
Okay.
Say, Welcome Van Ness to Wolf Consultants. And then underneath, we won't let you down.
Okay.
None of us know how to do this. So we need you to step up to the plate.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Hey Tyler, nice
Hey.
shirt, new pants, very nice.
Thanks.
Well, yeah, like this ensemble, take a little dress up, little dress down, party
Appreciate
on, I
it.
mean, professional on top, party on bottom.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Nice haircut. You've been working out. You've been working out.
I'm on the Special K diet, so
Alright.
thanks for noticing.
That's right. It's
Appreciate
good for
that.
your hair, your nails, your skin.
Everything.
Yeah.
Good for everything.
Wow. So I also heard you have a really good car that's good on gas.
You got a nice Prius.
Yeah,
That's nice,
It's the
yeah.
best car in the office. You know that?
Really?
The best car in the office is a Prius.
Anyways, so I have my boss is coming in.
Yeah.
He needs to be picked up today in about an hour. Airport's kind of far.
Hour?
Yeah, airport's kind of far, you know. Very far. A far one.
I could pick him up.
Yeah?
Yeah,
The one that's 2 towns over?
I'll pick him up.
The one that's like west of us.
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
You know, that's why you're my favorite. Hey Ryan, what you working on?
Some numbers for the new account. Got that Wells Fargo.
Very good. First day. Proud of you, newbie.
Thank you.
So the whole building needs to be painted by the end of today.
And you want me to do that?
Yeah.
I mean, I have all this work, and at the end, I'm a consultant, not a painter.
It's not about what's on your job description, but I am your boss. I'm your boss. You do what I say.
I'm feeling very pressured to do this right now.
Let's look at the first scene, which included inspirational, ingratiation, and pressure tactics. Talvi inspired Jordan by taking interest in her personal skills. Inspiration is highest in commitment. Now moving on to ingratiation, Talvi tried to butter up Tyler with as many compliments as she could, which, well, resulted in Tyler being more interested in what she had to say. And then finally, pressure. Talvi forced Ryan to paint the building. She put the burden on him as his boss, and pressure is highest in resistance.
Hey, Tav, you mind if I have lunch with you?
Yeah. Oh, pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Whoa, going in at that side?
Yeah, it's the norm here.
All right.
As shown in this scene, Ryan notices the boss eating her slice of pizza in an unfamiliar way, and when in an uncertain situation, he decides to conform to this unknown norm. Every day, people actually conform to norms without even knowing it. Norms are the codes of conduct about acceptable behavior, and conformity is behaving in the ways that follow and are consistent with the group's norms.
So you guys excited to hear about who's gonna be Employee of the Month?
Well, yeah, but it should obviously be me. I've been staying an hour late every single night for the last few months.
But I've been changing her office supplies for like the past year, so it should be me.
Well, I mean,
It's not.
it's not gonna be me, because I've only been here for 6 months. I'm still the newbie.
True.
She's got a point.
Yeah, not her.
So I guess it's down to you two.
Here she comes. Oh, she's coming.
I have an important announcement for you guys. Figured I'd change my outfit for this too. So, you know, based on productivity levels, I would really like to announce Employee of the Month. And, 1 second.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sit down. Employee of the Month goes to Jordan. She's only been here for 6 months with us, but she has outperformed the both of you. She has gotten more clients, more sales. She even referred our new hiree. And in for Employee of the Month, you get this awesome card I made myself out of an index card on my desk with some highlighter. It's a little blue. Right here, guys, it says Employee of the Month. You did it with the it balloon. You know, get it, it. You go. Kiddo, put that on your desk.
That's cool.
Congrats.
Good job, Jordan. Congrats, Employee of the Month.
They're happy for you.
Thank you.
They're really happy for you.
Really happy for you. So proud.
You know what? You
Thanks,
didn't let me
guys.
down. It's important.
So, what do you think about Jordan getting Employee of the Month?
I don't know. I didn't realize Talvi gave out promotions for low performers.
It would kind of suck if everybody heard that she was fudging the numbers.
As you can see, a rumor is about to be spread in the workplace. This is a prime example of organizational politics, and rumors can be a dangerous social influence weapon.
What am I supposed to do with this? Yellow piece of post-it with blue marker? That's all I get for being employee of the month? Wow. Unimpressed. Talk about she let me downy.
Hey, Miss Employer of the Month!
Hey.
Overheard you, by the way. Blue highlighter, not blue marker.
But
I didn't want to let you down. Seemed kind of disappointed with that little pool card I made on my desk. You know that stuff sells on Etsy for a lot. But I got a ticket for you. Round trip anywhere. Southwest.
oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
That's right, didn't let you down.
She sure did.
Since people are inclined to do things that will bring them rewards, reward power can be an extremely useful tool in the workplace. It is the ability to provide others with rewards, and the previous scene shows that having reward power only exists if you actually use it. Merely having a budget does not show that you have reward power, and although anything can be a reward, what is really important is that the reward be desired by the person you are trying to influence. Remember, if you don't use it, you will lose it.
Oh, hi, Dr. Ben.
Hey, dude. What? You know, hey, better take it easy. Life's too short. You know, she is, man.
That's right, dog. How are you?
Yeah, I'm
How
not bad.
are you? Yeah.
Yeah, good shit.
Me?
Me?
Let's right,
Yeah.
let's go.
you
I got some stuff to show you.
wait. I like the way you shoot the shit. That's
Right?
pretty good. Yeah.
Right, boys, I appreciate it.
Hey.
You know, I just announced a play of the month.
All right.
In the previous scene, Talvi tries to manage her boss by changing her communication style. It is important to see through your boss's lens and be able to manage them in order to have a mutually effective and long-lasting relationship. You first want to understand your boss, communicate in their preferred style. You want to understand yourself and what you're trying to do. And lastly, you want to be timely and not waste your boss's time.
Well, guys, I'm gonna be gone for the day. My cat Felix has been sleeping around outside. I'm gonna be gone for the day. I have to take him to the vet. Please don't kill each other. You guys know what to do. You guys can handle this, right?
Yeah.
All right, see you. See you.
So, can't believe Talvi's gone for the day. That's cool.
I know, right? About that Felix cat.
Oh, I know. Sleeping around.
Thank you.
Guess who's in charge today? This guy.
No, Talvi's gone, which means I'm in charge.
No. Pretty sure I'm in charge.
Yeah, no, that means that you take orders from me today.
Okay, sounds good. Bye. Hey, Talvi wants me to do a rundown on my clients. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I'm a little busy though, man. Sorry.
She needs it by the end of the day. I'll do the dishes for you in the break room for a month or two. If you help me out.
3 months and you got a deal.
Deal.
We do pinkies here. This is exchange power.
It is.
Max, dude, I need your help. I can't figure out this Excel formula. Like, we need this for the budget this year. Can you help me out with this, man? Really?
You came to the right person. You're seeking expert power.
Let's look at these three bases of power: legitimate power, exchange, and expert power. Referring to legitimate power, Max and Tyler were fighting over who is going to be in charge, while the boss, Talvi, is gone. Exchange power. Ryan and Tyler, well, they make an exchange in order to help each other out. An expert power. Tyler asked Max for some help because Max, well, is an expert in Excel. So these forms of power happen on a constant and daily basis within every organization.
Are you sure I can't keep your business, Mr. Foreman? There's nothing I can do? What do you guys do to keep clients? I can't keep this sale.
Well, I love the bait and switch technique. So the bait and switch, you offer them $1,000 to do X amount of work, but then when they're actually interested in doing it, you switch the work and charge them $2,000.
See, that can work, but I do the foot in the door technique, where you do whatever you can to get their attention for a couple minutes, but then when it's time to get deep into work, you just throw everything at them. But you have their attention first. That's what counts.
Yes. Just scored that Wells Fargo account.
Whoa, Wells Fargo?
Yeah. Why?
You're on the account?
Yeah.
Dude, you might need some help with that. That's a pretty big account.
What do you mean?
A lot of our last consultants have dropped the ball just on how extensive it is. But listen, I want to help you. That's going to be a pretty big project.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Rational persuasion.
Hey friends, how are we doing today?
How's it going?
Good.
Hey, good. So since Tal V is gone today, we are responsible for setting up the luncheon for her clients. So I really need you guys' help because it's a really big task, and I think it's only going to work if all of us put it in work together.
Honestly, man, we have so much to do on this Wells Fargo. I don't think we can. Sorry, we just don't have time.
Yeah, we're together on this project, and it's going to be a lot of work, so we can't.
Jordan?
I don't see why not. You know.
I don't see why I'm getting so much resistance and compliance here. I need commitment from you guys. Are you guys, like, in on this?
In the second scene here, we see coalition, rational persuasion, and consultation tactics. Looking at coalition, Max, well, he gets us all to help him, bringing us together. However, there was some resistance involved. It's high in resistance and compliance. Moving on to rational persuasion, Tyler convinces Ryan with facts by saying, hey man, the Wells Fargo account, it's huge. You're going to have to need some help. Rational persuasion is high in compliance.
We hope after watching this video you learned more about power and influence in the workplace. These topics were all covered in Chapter 8. Throughout this video we talked about multiple bases of power such as reward power, expert power, and exchange power. The difference between strong ties and weak ties, how important it is to make a good first impression, norms and conformity that happen in the workplace, managing your boss, power and influence tactics such as inspirational appeals, ingratiation, pressure, coalition tactics, rational persuasion, and consultation. We also talked about what happens when you try to influence others without authority. And lastly, social influence weapons including rumors, foot in the door, bait and switch, and lowballing. We hope you enjoyed our presentation.
You didn't like the fourth wall?
Oh, dang it!
The fourth wall was like.
That's what makes it funny.
I know.
It has to be so bad.
Like the show?
Did you like it coming in? Come on. It's about 5 o'clock. I have an interview. There's a kid waiting
5
outside.
o'clock? This is the first thing on your to-do list.
He takes gymnastics.
Like this! Taking a lot of room up there. Ryan just did a really bad job with first impressions.
The stuff, but too bad. I've already looked at the one on your online application. So I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Sure.
What?
As you can see, a rumor is about to be spread in the workplace. This is an example of politics. One more time. Rumors can be a dangerous social influence weapon. I can't speak. As you can in the workplace.
Okay, then 3, 2, 1.
You can point at yourself.
Point yourself, be like, me? Who?
How would be? Yeah.
Yeah, good shit. Yeah.
New pants? Nice shoes. Skechers?
Thanks.
You're the face of the company. Look at you. You're beautiful.
No,
You
that's
look
not-
like Wolverine, but with a better haircut.